I'll give the market one thing. If you thought that high rarity stuff wasn't going to go all over the place, man, oh man, is that hilarious. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more honest content out of nowhere here. And I mean literally out of nowhere. Hero players decided that they wanted to make Miracle Fusion DRO4 versions literally go into orbit. 151, 130, and $129 these have sold for. The lowest light play on the market right now is $110, which is wild to me. But the formerly super low value card, I mean, taking a look at this, I mean, what, back in May, this was a $40 card. I don't think you're ever going to see these reverse course again. I think that, you know, this is nail in the coffin. So, yikes. Proxy Magicians. I talked about these yesterday on the national little, you know, terminal pickup video here. But I will say that this is, with the whole Rescue Ace hype and all of the little fun, interesting stuff that's brewing out of, you know, the future format here, yeah, people finally started to get wind of this. Because this allows you to make the Mud Dragon, which allows you to get the protection, and then, you know, you kind of go ahead and set on up, and you are good to go at that point in time. So, kind of pricey. I'm hoping that we do see another printing of this. It would be nice. I mean, to be fair, the commons are 2 cents and 3 cents. It's not like, you know, these are particularly expensive variations of things, but yeah, Proxy F going up. Hare the Sword Minkanko here. These have gone up even more, and they are completely on destroyed buyout status here. $85 and $106 right now. The 85ers just, they got wrapped up off the market. And, you know, I'm wholeheartedly very shocked to see this, but it just took one person coming through and going, you know, I kind of want 2 or 3 of these, and it was game over for the market. So, yeah, I didn't think that we would see this happen, but interesting to say the least. Yes. The Rescue Ace hype. $60 for a hydrant on up to $68 for collector's rares. These have actually gone down. And then you're at $44 right now for Turbulence. The hydrants are actually on buyout status too. These are 32, 24, 25, 26, 27, 35. Yeah, we've got a pretty expectedly large value chunk here of things. And yeah, I think there is a lot of hype around Rescue Ace, but I will say I think that the deck has decent potential. It is a set 4 control deck. I know a lot of people are very excited for the upwards potential of what you'll be able to do with this. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm excited for this, honestly. All right, so the MX Saber Invoker Train. The TCG does not currently have this unrestricted, but here's what I will say about this. We do know that the OCG has a deck build pack coming out here. We do know that this got unbanned on the last list, and it means a lot of people are looking at, you know, one of the new archetypes and they're going, this is like an interaction with this. Will we be seeing this return back to the TCG? And I mean, wholeheartedly is possible. At this stage, you don't really know what else to really expect, but I mean, both versions here. $4, $3 up here for the secret, and then of course under $1 here for the Dual Saga version. I think that's pretty good. A lot of affordability, a lot of availability across the board here. Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon, one of my favorite targets out here for what we can do for laughing at our opponent. $8, $9, $12. Yeah, you're now about down to the $8 mark. And to be honest with you, this is one of those cases of things where it's a very good card. It hasn't been reprinted since 2019 tins. I highly doubt we will see another reprint of this, but very, very interesting to see current price. Trap Dust Shoot. Now, there's 159 listings here, as low as 444. But the market price is $12. I see a lot of people buying damaged mod play copies here. You can think older format applications for this, but this is one of those cards that you do see selling at the $7 to $6 price point for damaged, of all things. Yeah, look, I'm already up to the $8 mark here on damaged copies, which is actually kind of wild to me. But yeah, you push on up to the $8.59 mark. That's the cost of your trap dust shoots right now. And I mean, for champion pack version here for supers, oh, look at this. Only one is sold for $3.50, another sold for $3.50 back on $6.19. Mod plays down to the $2.99 mark. You can get a nice Italian, very cheap. Not that cheap, but I mean $3.50 on up to the $400 mark here, just for, you know, the coveted price point of these. The Shino Baron stuff. You know, we have the hype train, as we're going to call it, for the future good stuff here. These are not money at all. It's not like the Shino Bird stuff was ever printed in higher rarity, and I mean, you can get a Spanish version there for 50 cents, but yeah, the Shino Baron stuff, very, very cheap. King Tiger Wang, this is another one of those with the whole illusionist thing, and I've talked about this on a lot of these Chimera videos, but you're going to want to keep an eye on this card, because the more and more I come back and look at this, the champion pack always continues to have lower listings. You have a market price of $9, $4 for these. Yeah, that's about right. DB versions, about $2-ish. Epic Dawn's about $2s, and then rares also with a market price at $3. So, well, for the most part, I guess we're going to continue to see an upwards of mobility for these, because once again, more and more people are very interested about this. Speaking of Altis that are going places right now, $85, $79, $82 were your last real versions. You can get a Libra de Luna here for $70 from Gamer's Choice. But outside of that, I mean, English copies are going to cost you $85. Yikes. Speaking of cheap Altis, you can get a Lubers right now at $18, which is actually pretty cheap. I quite think that this might be one of the cheapest Altis on the market right now, just in terms of collectability / playability. And it's amazing to me how cheap these have actually gone at this point in time. So very, very interesting market. I see you're doing some very interesting things for the most part here. Fallen of Albaz. Same thing here. You know, these are $23, $24, $22 a piece. And then, of course, you know, we accelerate up to the $24-ish mark, $25. Not quite as cheap as a Luber, a couple bucks off personally, but these do accelerate back on up here. Now, for those of you that haven't paid attention, structure deck for the Sacred Beast. I don't know what in the world I missed with this, but these were $170 per structure deck. And, well, per case of display. So, but every sealed structure deck is $35. This is actually wild to me. I mean, your best, cheapest stuff in here is like Lily Chupacabra. There's just more value in the sealed product right now than most things. So that was something that I found kind of interesting, just to kind of see what was going on with that. Mechanical Chaser from TP1. Oh man, if you have not been paying attention to the collector's market, heavy play one sold for $325. You can get an English Europe version here for $650, but English near mint's going to cost you $1,300 just to be able to get one of these. TP1 is quite honestly a ride for what you expect out of this set. Axe Raider, $171 for mod play. Nice Italian Quagger Hercules. Elf Slight, $73. Blue Medicine, $29. Yikes. This stuff is expensive. Alright, and of course, when was the last time we looked at Radiant Drawl here? I don't know if you guys remember Radiant Drawl, but this is one of the Strike and Neo secret rares out here. And these old cards are a little bit of a ride. I see that these have finally... I had some cheap copies in the market, 57, 56, and then 5, 4, 5, 2, and 3 for damage copies. You can get a light play first edition if you're a collector for literally $4 right now, which is actually not that terrible, all real things considered. So, what do you think about everything that's happened in today's market? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I know we're on the wrap-up of the WCQ here. We'll have to wait and see how everything is impacted by this. But yeah, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace out. Patrons! Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.